should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
If you hear me, talk to me, say something.
Run a power move on him.
No one can do it better.
Run a power move on him.
Hey, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show, a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously. Remember, it's not what you say, it's how it's said. So please be mindful and respectable like you want them to be respectable towards you. So just sit back and relax. It's going to be a stone groove. Y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. Now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show with your host, the bona fide G and certified true himself, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Cause soon as they made him, they broke the mold. So now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show.
No one can do it better.
Run a power move on him.
Hey, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show, a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously. But at the same time, it's not what you say, it's how it's said. So please be mindful and respectable to others as you like for them to be the same unto you. And remember, it's a right way and a wrong way to say and do any and everything. And that's the honest to God truth. So just sit back and relax, because it's going to be a stone groove. That's right. Y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy, because it's almost time for the Carlos Stargell Show with me, the host, the bona fide G, certified true, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
But as soon as they made me, they broke the mold. So now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show with your host. Y'all already know what time it is. So guess what, y'all?
No one can do it better.
Run a power move on him.
Hey, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Tell me something good. I'm all right if y'all all right. Welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show. Like I say, a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously. And remember, it's not what you say, it's how it says. So if you want people to be mindful and respectable to you, you got to do the same. No bashing, no putting down, and no bad talk. It's just positive vibes, y'all. So, but I hope y'all enjoy this. All y'all got to do is just sit back, chill, and relax, because it's going to be a stone groove. Like I said just now, y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour.
Holla if you hear me, talk to me, say something.
No one can do it better.
Run a power move on him.
That's right. Okay, the weather right now is cloudy and 71 degrees here in Burlington, North Carolina. Yeah, we got the rain that Georgia got yesterday. And like I said, we expected some more. And before I get started too, before I really get started, I want to give my birthday shout outs and love to everybody whose birthday today, April the 3rd. And I want to give my shout outs and my love to all my people in Atlanta, Georgia, surrounding Atlanta areas, and all over Georgia, all across the country, including Canada and Mexico, and all around the world. So, and I want to also say too, I want to give my heart, my love, and my condolences to all the families who in their time of bereavement right now. But I'm speaking of bereavement, I want to give a shout out and love to my homie since 5th grade, Claude Barrow Jr. He just lost his father, and I can understand how he feel, but it was a pleasure talking to him this morning because we haven't talked in years. And like I said, it was a pleasure.
Holla if you hear me.
But sometimes I hate when they have to take death for people to get close again. But peep this. Sometimes, I mean, like I said, we need to stop making death as an excuse for families and friends to get close again. I mean, you could look while give them their flowers while they on earth. Don't wait till they heart beat. Don't wait till their heart stop beating or when they get put 6 feet under or cremated or whatnot. Give them their flowers now. I mean, because that's why I always say you got to be careful how you treat people while they on earth, because you never know. That's them same people you might hurt gonna be them same people you gonna be boo-hooing and raising hell all over the place about when they leave this earth.
Holla if you hear me. Talk to me. Say something.
Yeah, but like I say, I was talking to Claude earlier, and what he don't know, I mean, I can understand he just lost his father because, the father is always the head. But what I want to say too, I mean, I lost my father 2021, 3 years ago, March the 24th. And believe it or not, it still gets to me every now and then.
Talk to me. Say something.
But one thing I will say, it's gotten better over the years. I mean, I know how to deal with it a whole lot more than I did back then. But one thing I will say, one thing I didn't do, even though I was hurt, depressed, or whatever, I didn't turn to hard drugs. I didn't constantly drink alcohol. All I did, the first thing I did, believe it or not, called on the Lord.
No one can do it better.
That's right, no one. Nobody can. You can't ask for nothing better when you talk to God. Because guess what? God won't put nothing on you more than you can bear.
Talk to me. Say something.
But you got a lot of, people handle grief and they got their own ways of handling their grief or whatnot. But one thing I was always told, don't let it get to you where you about to lose your mind, because shoot, that's a terrible thing, because I know some people that lost people that was real close to them, and they never recovered like they wanted to. I mean, once they had that nervous breakdown, they wasn't the same. But at the same time, I kept them in prayer, and I still try to keep them. I still try to keep them, keep the spirits going, because, like I said, losing people that's close to you like that, that's a hurting thing, and it can really mess up the mind. So the best thing to do, can't let it get to you. That's all I can tell you. You just can't let it get to you.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yeah, but enough of, but like I said, Claude Barrow, man, you automatically in my prayers, man. And like I say, I'm gonna keep in touch with you a lot more often, because life is too short. Because you could be here today, gone tomorrow.
Holla if you hear me. Talk to me. Say something.
And that y'all know that's the truth. But that's why I always say, give the flowers while they still on earth. Don't wait till they heart stop when they get cold and when they 6 feet underground. I mean, once that casket closed, And once they lower it, that's all she wrote. And that is not a good feeling, I'm telling you.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yeah, but Claude, stay strong, brother. Keep your head up. You know God's got it. You know. But I'm going to share that. And Claude, if you watching, now I already shared something with you earlier. When I told you when I rededicated in 2002, I didn't have, my seizures weren't as bad. And I mean, I ain't had a seizure since then. But at the same time, I still be cautious because even though I ever had one, they can come in time. I know I had a cousin that had seizures. He passed away in 2005. Not only seizures, but he had a heart attack. And I still haven't gotten over that. Oh yeah, Claude, also too, man. That same cousin that died after, from those seizures and that heart attack. I don't know how I did it, man. But I don't know how in the world I had the strength to sing at my cousin's funeral, but I did. It was hurting, but let them tell it, I pulled it off. And I thank the Lord that I was able to do it.
Talk to me. Say something. Holla if you hear me.
Yeah, but I want to say this right here too, man. Like I said, when you dealing with a loss like that, you don't need no drugs, no alcohol, or none of that. What y'all really need is the Lord. Because guess what? If anybody can make you feel, if anything, anybody can make you feel better, it's the Word of God.
No one can do it better.
That's right. There's no failure in God. So for those who are dealing with bereavement losses right now, stay strong. Keep your head up. The Lord ain't gonna put nothing more on us than we can bear. Y'all know that.
Holla if you hear me.
But like I was saying though, that's why as us, I mean, ain't just talking about my people. I'm talking about people in general all over the world. We really need to start doing better. And that's on the real, for real. We really need to start doing better. We need to talk, we need to communicate more. We need to come around each other more. And we need to stop all this backbiting, talking about each other, putting each other down, hurting one another and all that good stuff. What we need to do, we need to be more uplifting, encouraging and inspiring to all our people while we on this earth. Because like I say, life is too short. Life is too short for all that BU double hockey sticks, sugar honey iced tea, and that's for real.
Holla if you hear me.
But check this out, people. I've seen worse. I've known people that really, really had it bad when they had losses. Not only they suffer from bad losses, but they also had nervous breakdowns too as well. And just to let y'all know, and when they say mental health is no joke, it's not. I mean, and the ones who laugh at people that suffer with mental illness, I'm just gonna say this right here. I ain't trying to be difficult, but a lot of y'all need y'all ass whooped. Because while y'all laughing, y'all just don't know. It can happen to you too as well in a split second.
Holla if you hear me.
So watch how you treat people now. Watch what you say to them and watch how you say it. Because like I said, if you don't hurt their feelings, guess what? They gonna hurt you out of hurt feelings.
Talk to me. Say something.
That's why I say people today, it's crazy in this. People in the world are crazy today now. You got to be careful. Like I said, you got to be careful about what you say and how you say it to them, and that's on the real. So, like I said, don't let your emotions play you out of your freedom or whatnot. I mean, think before you act and think before you talk.
Holla if you hear me. Talk to me. Say something.
And before I finish, I want to give a shout out to my homie from Decatur, where it's greater, Sharon Spencer. How you doing, sister? And I appreciate you. I appreciate your on the kind words on the live chat, sister. I ain't forget about you. I had to just get a lot of stuff off my chest. That's all. I ain't forgot. And yeah, the Decatur was greater back in the day, but guess what? Now I'm kind of scared to go to Decatur now because you got some damn fools out there for real, for real.
Holla if you hear me.
And I hate to say it, but now, not only just Decatur, but Atlanta or anywhere, if it's feel like the wild, wild west, don't nobody feel safe no more, and that's a damn shame.
Talk to me. Say something.
But Decatur can be greater again if people just get themselves together and act on one accord.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yeah, but people not gonna do that. And like my friend Monique Antoine, aka Mona Chuck, always say,
You can't tell stupid people nothing.
and you really can't. And ain't no sense. There's no sense in arguing with them either. You know why? Because after it's all said and done, you ain't gonna win because they're gonna keep on yapping, yapping, yapping. So the best thing to do is just don't say nothing. Just get the hell on, go on about your business. Let them look stupid by themselves.
Holla if you hear me.
Oh yeah. And while I'm at it too, I wanna give my shout outs to the Robinson family who just lost their brother, Eric J. Robinson, my boy. And look, I hated I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. But at the same time, it was a pleasure. When last time I saw him when I was working at the Kroger on Covenant Highway, man, you just don't know. It's always good to see familiar faces, and it's also good to see good home people. That's why I always say, during our time on Earth, I mean, it's not hard, but at least tell somebody you love them, because you might not get a chance to do it the next day because tomorrow's not promised to nobody.
Holla if you hear me.
I mean, but at least I got a chance to tell Eric, even though I didn't get a chance to say goodbye, but at least I got a chance to tell him and let him know that I love him. Yeah, I did. And those who watching, I just want to let y'all know I love y'all too. Because there's nothing wrong with telling nobody that you love them, because guess what? Like I said, I'm going to say it one more time. Tomorrow's not promised to nobody. So that's why life is too short for a whole lot of melee games and all that other kind of stuff. Give people their flowers while they still on earth. Because like I said, I'm going to say it one more time. Tomorrow is not promised to none of us. We gotta live life day by day and take every day one day at a time.
Holla if you hear me. Talk to me. Say something.
And that's the truth, y'all. But like I said, even though it's not showing, but my heart is hurting for those who going through their bereavement time right now. I understand that too, because I know you should have saw how I was when I lost my father in 2021. It messed me up big time. I mean, I thought, but thank God I was in my right mind and I didn't lose it. And it's a good thing I had people to talk to, call me, or whatever. But even though it was certain people I didn't want to talk to during that time, well, but even though I can't stand them, but while I'm on here, I do want to let them know that I thank them for their effort for, even though they didn't mean it, but I thank them for their effort. But at the same time, they did it out of guilt, and I don't accept that. But hey, it is what it is, because guess what? I'm not going to stoop down to their level because of my grief and depression. But at the same time, I'm going to let them know too. I might be in grief. I might be depressed. I might be hurting, but at the same time, I'm not going to say or do anything to hurt nobody's feelings. But one thing, before I hurt your feelings, I'd rather tell you just stay the hell away from me. Why? Because number one, it's not worth the time or the aggravation. And during that time of grief, you need to be more relaxed more than ever because you got to be in your right mind and be strong. But remember this, y'all. Before I end this session, I'm just going to close it out and say this right here. And I want y'all to remember, tomorrow is not promised or guaranteed to none of us. We could be here today and gone just like that. And that's on the real, for real. And like I say, even though there's a lot of people who I can't stand, but I do want to say thank you and just let them know. I know it's out of guilt, but right now, like I said, I know I said some stuff that was out of line to them when I was in grief, but don't get it twisted. I meant what I said to some people, but it was just the way it came out. But at the same time, I might not can't stand them right now, but at the same time, I'm not gonna scandalize their name or call them out or put them out there and embarrass them like I really want to, but I wouldn't do that. I refuse to stoop to any level just to get my satisfaction. If anything, I let the laws of karma take care of them because remember, what goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. Payback is a MF. Revenge is sweet and karma's a BIBIT with spike heels and gasoline draws with a hole in the middle. And two wrongs never make it right, but it'll damn sure make it even. But I just want to thank all the viewers, first time, new, recurring, unique, and everybody who took the time to check out my show, The Carlos Stargell Show, a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind freely and expeditiously on a positive manner. But I do want to say this right here. And I want to thank all the subscribers. And if you have if you find it in your heart and you feel it in the depths of your soul, to the ones who haven't subscribed yet, please hit the like or the subscription bell. I sure would appreciate it. And I want to thank Sister Sharon Spencer for participating on the chat line, on the live chat. And I thank you for those kind words, my sister. God bless you. And with many more to come. So until the next time, y'all, God bless you. I love you. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. And by all means,
Please behave yourselves and stop the violence and increase the peace.
and thank y'all so much for taking the time to view, tune in, check out, and watch The Carlos Stargell Show with your host, the bona fide G, certified true, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because when they made me, they broke the mold. And again, all my love and prayers and condolences goes out to all the ones who are dealing with bereavement right now. So until the next time, my ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, peace, two fingers. I'm out of here like last year. Later when you're straighter.